Namaste, Jai Bharat. I've told you long back that ceasefire between Pakistan and Afghanistan shall not take place, no matter how desperately Qatar involves in it, no matter how desperately Pakistan wants Afghanistan not to attack them. The technical difference is this: the Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan is a group of people operating within Pakistan for independence of the Pathan people actually, and Afghanistan is also Pathan people. So Pakistan identifies Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan with Taliban Afghanistan. Practically they identify. Maybe the Taliban may be helping them or maybe not helping them, I don't know. Possibility that they may not be helping. But TTP, the Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan, they will continue their fight until they find themselves independent of the Punjabi dominated Pakistan. Pakistan is Punjabistan, not really the so-called Pakistan. There is nothing Pak in Pakistan. Everything is Napak in their own terms. It's a Punjabistan right now, and others villages don't want it. Sindhus don't want it. Sindhis don't want it, and the Pathans won't want it. So that is a situation in Pakistan. So there cannot be a so-called ceasefire, no matter what kind of somersault anyone does. And Pakistan has got air power, and Afghanistan do not have that air defense. So they were going and bombing and strafing, and many people are getting killed. And if one Afghan citizen dies, Taliban will ensure that 10 Pakistanis are dying in turn. That is the fighting spirit of the Pathans. The Punjabis of Pakistan don't have such fighting spirit. The Hindu Punjabis will fight. The Sikhs, of course, different question, which Pakistan is beyond Pakistan's imagination. There are such stories from history. So it's impossible for Pakistan to have peace with Afghanistan. Okay. Can they have peace with anybody else? They can't have peace with Pathans. They don't have and they can't have peace with the Sindhis. Sindhis, they want a separate entity of existence. And the Baluchis, remember, they all are Muslims. Sindh was the place in history which was first Islamized in AD 712, thousands of years ago, 1300 plus years ago. By that time, young 22 years or 25 years, there Muhammad bin Qasim, an Arab, who came invading to spread Islam to the world, which Muhammad himself has done, against the Jews in Jerusalem, places, or where he had gone, Mecca, Medina is correct, Medina. Where he was initially spreading his religion. People were not accepting it, so he resorted to force and took it upon the Jews to begin with. Same spirit, that kind of zeal was carried by this Qasim invader. He invaded Sindh, and they was just given a choice. The people were given a choice: either sword or convert. Either we cut your head or we do sunnah, cut your dash thing, circumcise you. Either you cut that or cut your head. That kind of a practice was done in Sindh. So all those Hindu Sindhis who could run, they did run. They ran to Punjab and settled there for some day. That time Sikh Dharma was getting established slowly, and then they started following both. Hindus, of course, naturally follow Sikh Dharma. There is no contradiction, there is no conversion needed. You start going there, and you start believing you are Sikh and vice versa. So those Sindhis were the first Muslims in this region. Don't want Punjabi Pakistan. Baloch is obvious, and many others. So this contradiction will continue. And what Jinnah realized at the time of partition or before partition, before they were the Muslim leadership those days, the All India Muslim League, their foreign committee, there were many such instruments who were calling for two-nation theory, which was not officially made by Muslim League till somewhere in 40s, 44 I suppose. And then Jinnah had to say it, and very reluctantly he went in the afternoon session only and said this and vanished. He knew it very well that if there is a Pakistan, there is going to be a contradiction or conflict among them, that these people are never going to coexist. That would destroy the general interest of the people in the Muslim people. Jinnah was definitely for the Muslim people, but he wanted the Muslims to stay in Bharat and extract maximum benefits. But the Muslim League, the Foreign Committee, and such people, they knew that if Muslims remain with Bharat, with the Hindus, the separate Muslims won't have a say, because they are different from the Hindus only insofar as the faith is concerned. But as far as the culture, one are the same. So what is the difference between a Hindu and Muslim that time in Bharat is that they believe in some other kind of rituals and gods, such system. We believe something else. But apart from that, there's no difference between Hindus and Muslims in Bharat at that time at least. Now you can't compare Pakistan with that. But in Bharat it's still the same. There's no difference between Hindus and Muslims and Christians or whosoever. Only the faith system is different, and we already have multiple faith systems in our nation. We have the Rigveda, which teaches us Aikamukti Sukta, coexistence of the multiple and plural, which these people don't understand. So it's natural that Pakistan has to fall apart. And Jinnah knew it. He was more for the welfare of the Muslims, not for the interest of some Muslim leaders to become authority. Whether personal grievances, Jinnah was personally against Nehru, because Nehru was kept snatching things which should have gone to Jinnah naturally. And Nehru was snatched it from Sardar Patel. But Sardar Patel was too noble to react. He wouldn't, but we know it. So, peace in Pakistan, forget about it. Just forget about it. Whatever happens, happens. K Sada Sada. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.